They're really jamming them up and getting in their way, making it hard to find a stick.
Rhode's going to find a shot, and Rhode will score.
There we go. A little bit easier than they did on that transition.
Here's Meyer. Her shot is a goal. And for Riley Meyer, the Georgetown transfer, her 13th of the season.
They can maintain that composure and that speed as the game goes on.
Morton working the edge out in front. That's a goal. Good pass. Longsinger, I believe, on the front door, knocks it in. And Bridget Longsinger continues to score. 21st goal of the season. Evens the game now at 3 in the second quarter to race ahead. This game right now tied at 3 as Longsinger picks up the loose ball.
Is in the midfield, not hugely long passes. Really able to execute that beautifully.
Rhode finds Longsinger in front, and this time it gets through.
And that really, I go back to the way that transition started. It was so clean, and it was so team-oriented, and it was smart passes and good passes all the way through to that goal.
Chepnick behind the cage. Tried a quick shot, and Francione comes up with it for the Spiders.
And that's a big save for Abby. I mean,
Cutter in front. Stanley taps it home.
That was great timing on that cut. They're coming up with the loose balls at both ends.
In front, Stanley taps in another one. You saw the draws a minute ago at 11-4. We're going to get one more with 40 seconds left after Stanley's second goal gives her 20 for the year. Morton followed closely by Knorr in front, and there's a tally. And once again, Rhode has to do it herself, able to come around with that one.
Yeah, she does it herself, but her attacking teammates are keeping the defenders, the slides, really busy up top. And a really pretty clean transition. They've got a numbers.
Morton's open on the near side, and a shot from Stanley is a goal. And now Richmond leads 9-8 as Stanley gets her third of the day.
On the inside.
And it is Kronberger to fire and score, and Richmond's on the board again on Kronberger's first of the day. In front, Edwards fires and scores. Charlotte Edwards first of the day.
That was really well done. And again, Rhode she knew what she was doing. She pulled the defender way out. The defense went with her, and she was able to drive hard enough to make the defense look to her, as she, of course, that drive gets her cutter open.
Penalty was at 2 minutes, so in front, Stanley again.
Oof.
Incidental contact there as Stanley celebrated her goal, but
she had nice speed on that shot.
In front, another opening. Good stop, Francione.
They've been in close games before, too, so I'm glad that this is not South Florida's first big game of the year.
Francione with the stop on a point-blank. Big shot from the distance there. A chance. In tight, Stanley scores again. 5-goal day for Juliana Stanley.
That's got to be one of her better days. They thought it was going to take that many shots to be able to score enough to beat Richmond.
And Stella Axe is open in front to be able to drive one home there. Axe is 10th of the year, first today.
Yep, well defended. Oh, big save.
And Francione coming up big here in the second half.
3 defenders behind, which really makes it hard to generate.
Francione with another stop.
On the inside, not letting anybody's stick get free.
Lario closes out, gets
well
a nice stick check to get that one free. Now Richmond has the possession.
The defender that jumped early.
Rhode gives it up here, and a shot from out front from Riley Meyer is good. And Meyer's second of the day, 14th on the year, puts Richmond back in front with 2:15 left at 15-14.
Advantage of that opportunity.
Tartaglione close, Francione the save. Axe comes out with the rebound, 1:30 left. Spiders have the possession. No, time's going to run out.
Richmond for the win.
And the Spiders hold on and win it.
What an incredible game. I mean, it really could have gone either way, but both teams were so determined to fight to the end to see what they could do together. They stayed together as teams. They weathered the storm, all those different scoring runs. That is a great game. Great win for Richmond.
Spiders go to 9-2.